welcome back to Toe of the Week. This set of toes are my Valentine toes, matching with the nails that I did on Monday. Those beautiful romantic rose nails that I did with that, rainy dew look over the top. I really love the way they turned out. And the toes are just as cute. And I'm hoping to be wearing an open toe so you guys will get to see them more since I'm wearing a beautiful Valentine look on Thursday. You guys won't get that until Friday. But yeah, I think I'm going to have an open toe for that one. My husband hopefully will be in some of the catwalk with me, but he will be in some of the photos. And I hope you guys will enjoy that. I hope all of you guys have a beautiful Valentine's Day tomorrow. Since today is Wednesday, tomorrow will be Valentine's Day. I hope you have a special guy or gal in your life and you're going out tomorrow for Valentine's Day. If not, you know what? Treat yourself. So Valentine's Day doesn't have to be with somebody. You can also treat yourself with some chocolates and some roses. If you're doing keto like I am, you can get yourself a Keto Quest bar. Just as good, right? Who says we have to have sugar? Anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy this look. Everybody hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. I am sorry that I haven't been loading too much, but I'm in the process of moving and all of it's going to be done very soon and I will get back to every one of my videos again. If you guys need any help with keto, I link my email down in my box. Send me an email. I'd love to help you. Other than that, let's get started on these toes, you guys. And again, happy Valentine's Day to all of you. God bless and take care. Hey everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's toe design. And it's also my Valentine toes, done with a beautiful rose matted look and a rainy dew look over the top. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hi everyone. Welcome back to Toe of the Week. This set of toes is going to be my Valentine toes, and it's going to match with the nails that I did on Monday. Those beautiful rose matted and rainy dew look that I did, I'll be doing that on the toes. And what I've done here, I'll show you. I'm using all of the same supplies that I used in Monday's video. Definitely check that out if you didn't get to see it, but I'm going to go over it here with you guys. So I'm using this Kiss gel here. It is called Attitude. Got it from Dollar Tree, a beautiful red. And then I dried everything up with the Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat, but I will be matting this design. So when I'm all done, I'm going to use the OPI Matte Top Coat. And then I'm going to be doing the roses like this on the big toes. And the small toes, I'm just going to keep them matted. And I'm going to use what's called the Northern Lights here. It's got that holographic glitter when you shake it up. It is a top coat. I get it from Sally's. Very beautiful look. And then I will matte over the top and then do the raindrops as well like I did on these ones here. The smaller toes are going to look like these ones. So I am going to get started on this. I will be using acrylic paints for the roses. I'll be using the white here, black, and red, all from it's Apple Barrel from Walmart, 50 cents. It is the bright red, the black, and the snow white. I'll be kind of mixing some of the black into the red and then some of the white into the red as well, because I want the roses to be white roses with red tips like that. And then I'll be doing some black dots and leaves. I'm going to use this brush here, the RobinMosesNailArt.com. This is how you order her brush, and it's called the Wand. There's the tip right there, and that's how I'll be doing the roses, and I'll show you how I do that. And like I said, that will be all done and then matted at the very end, and I will put some of the drops in with that Northern Light so it gives it that beautiful sparkle as well, and then over the top with the Seche Vite so it gives it a little bit more of a higher like raindrop. So I'm going to get started on all of them. The first thing I'm going to do is going to be putting the roses on, and then I will put the Northern Lights on the smaller toes. I will return when I have one left open for you. All right, so I have got my accent toes done. I did decide to do a smaller accent toe as well. Since this is my Valentine look, I want them to be a little bit more special, and I am going to be possibly wearing open toe. So I've done an accent nail. I've left one open to show you. I did go over these toes with the Northern Lights. It's kind of hard to see, but it is done with that really light micro holographic. So this one here I had to redo, so I'm going to be putting some holographic on that one. But let me show you how I am doing the roses. So let's draw in here. All right, I'm dipping into pure white on the end of this brush here. And we're just gonna do like we did on the fingers. We're just gonna do kind of like a blob is all you do. You don't need this to be a perfect circle. You want it to look like a rose. So you wanna have kind of those rough edges there, or kind of like, you know, kind of rounded at the edges or whatever. So, and then we're gonna do another one up in here and just go around, just kind of sway back and forth like that when you're doing a rose, because you don't want this to be a perfect circle like that. And then what I'm going to do is, as long as I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to take some black and do my leaves and dots. So let's just get them black on the end of this. And I'm gonna put one here. You go to one side, go to the other, and then just kind of give it a little pull at the end so it shapes a leaf. And then I'm gonna do another one next to it. Same thing, just kind of pull. And then I'm gonna put one at the bottom down here with this rose as well. So we're just gonna go to one side, go to the next, and pull. Then we're gonna do little dots around it. So I'm going to just put a few little dots in like this, and they get bigger as they go, like that. And then we're gonna do a few over on this side. So just put your little dots around your leaves like that, going from bigger to smaller. Yep, okay, that looks good. Then while it's still wet, I'm gonna dip into, I've done a red with a little bit of black mixed into it. Let me show you this. Right here's my palette. I'm using the red and the black mixed together. Then we're gonna use a little bit of this one here, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of the gray white in there too, just to give it that really beautiful white flower with red tips. So while it's still wet, we're gonna kind of go with that darker red with the black and just mix your color like that. You just want them to mix because, like I said, this is a white rose with red tips. So you just want it to kind of swirl in like that. And then we'll do the top one here, same thing. You wanna make your little C in the middle, and then just go around the edges like this, kind of going back and forth again, just to give it like the petal look. That's what you need, is you need this to look like petals. If you hear my nephew, I'm sorry, he's upstairs with his dad. I don't think he knows I'm recording. And then I'm gonna take that light gray and just kind of, again, just kind of go through just a couple of spots. So it gives it, it kind of brightens it a little bit more, but with the grayish white. That's what you want. Just like that. And I do it while it's still wet. That way the colors swirl. And wherever you see you need a little bit more, just add it. And I think I need a little bit more in here, off to the side here, like that. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of the stark white just to the corner here, just to really give it that beautiful rose look. All right, so just like that, let's draw back out now. And that's what I've got so far. I'm going to let these dry up, get the Northern Lights on this toe. Like I said, I had to fix this one. So put the Northern Lights on it. Then everything is going to be matted, and then we're gonna do the little dude raindrops. I will return. All right, so now I have dried them all up with the Dry Fast Seche Vite, just to smooth everything down. And then as you see, I went over then with the matte top coat, the OPI, and I've done all of them except for this toe. I just wanted to show you what it looks like shiny versus the matte finish. Isn't that beautiful? And that way I can put in those raindrops. So I'm just gonna show you and just matte top coat this for you. Let's draw in here. And we're just gonna take the matte top coat now and just go right over, and I'll let you watch how it changes from a shiny to a matte. And it happens pretty fast, which is cool. So we're just gonna get this on, and make sure you get all the little nooks and crannies and everything when you're doing this, only because you don't want any shiny to show through. So if you get any red on your brush, make sure you wipe that off before you go back. And then we're just gonna go over it wherever I missed. Just make sure you hit all of those areas so that it can all be shiny. Or not shiny, sorry. So it's not all shiny. And then go across the top too, like that. And if you watch here, you'll see how it'll slowly start to mattify. And it actually happens pretty fast. I'll just stay on for a second and show you how that happens. You see the matte one, you see the shiny one, but you see how it's already starting to go matte. And I just love the look of a matte finish. Sometimes they are just absolutely perfect for certain looks. And this one, like the last one I did with the flames, was so beautiful, having the flames done with that shine and the rest matted. Well, even here with these roses, they look so beautiful matted like that. I just love it. Now you see down in that corner, there's an example right there. See down in that corner how you can still see some shiny? So that's where you want to take your matte top coat and definitely fill that in down there, because you do not want any of the shine to show. So I just fixed it right there, and then it'll dry up and it'll dry matte. But you see how that one is now going matted? So that's how we're gonna do there. Now I'm gonna let this dry, then we're gonna go on to the raindrops, but I start with the Northern Lights here. That's how beautiful it is when you shake it up. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's gonna be my raindrops, and then I do go over the top just to make the drops a little thicker with this, and it also dries them quicker. So I'm gonna get some of those done and I will return. All right, so now I've started with the Northern Lights to make the raindrops. Isn't that pretty? And I'm gonna draw it in again to show you here. I'm just gonna take that and just wherever you want to take and put a drop. I like it to be like one through the flower and then on the main red part, maybe on the leaves. And don't worry if you get a bigger drop and then a smaller drop, because no raindrop is gonna fall perfectly. So it doesn't matter how it falls. I'm just gonna fix this one a little bit. But don't worry if it kind of falls to the side. That actually looks even more like a raindrop. So I'll just give it this one a little bit bigger one, like that. Now we are going to let these dry just a tad, and then we're gonna go over with the Seche Vite to dry it up and make that drop a little thicker. Be right back. Okay, now I've got the thicker drops with the Seche Vite, and that's gonna help dry it up. It's probably hard, you know, for you guys to see that, but it's okay. And I can't tip this one upside down like I could the fingers. I did tip them upside down to help the bubble of the raindrop to settle more forward. But the toes, it's fine as long as you just got that look. And I just want these to dry up faster. So we're just gonna take the Seche Vite now and go right over these dots. And it does, let me draw in for you guys, forgot about that. And you can see as I do it how the drop gets thicker like that. That's what you want. You want it to be a little bit thicker. Now because this can't come forward like I could with the nails, it's not gonna be as, you know, sticking up as much, but you can see that it definitely did make the drops better. So, and then of course it's gonna dry it faster too. But these are toes, and as long as you still have kind of that rain dew look, that's all you need. So I am going to let these dry. I will return to show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, my Valentine toes are all done, and I really love the way these turned out, just as much as the nails I did on Monday. I love the romantic feel of these. I love white roses. I love that it's been tipped with the red. I just think it's all so beautiful. And then, of course, that romantic feel of the raindrops, like if you're leaving out of a theater or out from dinner and you're running in the rain. I just think that's so romantic when you see that in movies. So I really love the way this turned out on my toes. I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I can't wait to show all of you the outfit that will be my Valentine completion. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my next video.